Anti-Arms Gaming, and today we are going to be having a look at a new microphone that I've just had come through on Amazon. So as you may well know, all my videos this far have been done with the Turtle Beach X12 that sat over there, which is a very good gaming headset and a very good microphone. However, I wanted something a little bit more studio-like to go with the surround that you can see behind me, which now the studio is starting to come together and looks pretty spectacular. So what we are going to be reviewing is the Neewer NW-800 microphone kit that I have had off Amazon. So here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to open this up, go through what's in here. I'm then going to cut this scene, show you how to set it up, and then go and do some sound recording to it. So first of all, let's open it up and see what comes in the box. I'm not going to tell you the price as of yet because I want to keep that a surprise, but if you do want to go ahead and have a look at the microphone, then obviously please click on the link in the description down below. It'll take you to my Amazon Associates link of the Neewer NW-800, and you can check it out for yourself where there are different variants. There. Now I'm just going to move the box out of the way for a moment. And we'll go and let come with it. So this is the pack that it comes in. I don't know if you guys can see that, but from Neewer themselves, it's a condenser microphone kit, and the kit includes the Neewer 800 microphone. It comes with the NW-35 suspension boom arm, which is a scissor stand and has the XLR audio cable integrated onto it already. A 48V phantom power supply that it plugs into, and that obviously plugs into the sound card or the audio that's already running on your motherboard in your system, like Arctic Storm behind me. You get a NW3 pop filter, a 3.5mm XLR audio cable. You also get the ball foam cap and a table mount clamp as well as an adapter. So I'm going to go ahead, open this up and show you what it looks like. So it comes in a pretty small box, to be fair. Considering the box over there was huge, this is a little smaller. So as we open it on up, there you go. The first thing is, there's your pop filter. This is quite compact, but it's quite big. So there's your pop filter that connects onto the arm that goes in front of the mic to stop obviously any heavy breathing or any sound coming through. For instance, when this machine here is running quite hard in gaming and bench testing and loads, it does get a little noisy. There's your ball foam cap that goes over the microphone as well if you don't really use that. Move that out of the way. Here is the suspension arm. So again, that's quite very well spring loaded. Look at that. Look, if I just do this. Yeah. So again, my studio is very compact because one, it's in a conservatory, and two, apparently got to use it for have the kids having their toys out and things to stop the clutter in and around the conservatory. So everything's got to pack away nice and neat and out the way. So this is obviously the mount of which the microphone goes into. There is foam in there to stop any vibrations to make sure it sits in this clamp very nicely. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad actually. And that will actually go with this around behind me. Obviously you can buy different colours, silver, black, blue, whatever you really want. One table clamp. We'll move this one out of the way. There you go, bit more space now. One adapter for one Neewer power supply, and that's literally how big it is. There's my hand, there's the power supply. Yeah, quite small. On and off button, shows you've got the power. There's your output, and it inputs a microphone into here, XLR out of here, straight into the sound card on the PC, which is a 3.5mm jack. You have an XLR cable here, so that is obviously female, that's going to plug into the adapter, and there's the audio jack there. I don't know if you can see that well. There you go. So yeah, that's quite nice. It looks like it's all going to fit together, hopefully fairly well. Yeah, cool. Fits, it works. It's quite tight in there, which is going to be helpful to keep it all together. There is the XLR cable, again, as I said, male to female, so that's going to fit on the end of your microphone. Another end obviously into the adapter, so that's your audio out. And with the microphone you can get different colours. Oh, nearly dropped that then. So the colour that I've actually chosen to go with Arctic Storm obviously is blue with the silver mesh around the top, and it's also again got some sort of filter underneath here, just to sort of stabilise noise, stop obviously any heavy breathing, anything ruining the sound of your stream. I'm just going to take this apart and yeah, actually it's quite nice in there actually. All fits together. Yeah, quite like the colour of that actually. This is going to look pretty neat just sat to either the left or right of my screen. Probably to the left hand side where the Turtle Beaches are at the moment, because on the right I have my laptop for one, work, but two, obviously answering any emails that come through whilst I am gaming, although you do see the odd EVGA email come through on the screen, which unfortunately I can't help. But I'm going to cut the video here. I'm then going to jump on over, show you how to set it all up, put this makeshift desk away, and hopefully do some recording. So guys, welcome back after the cut, and as you can see, there's the audio equipment out on the table. Sorry about the makeshift desk, I haven't sort of finished off building this yet, as there was a couple of other bits and pieces that need to be done. So, first of all, what you'll want to do is you want to get your clamp, and you want to fit it on somewhere on your desk. Make sure that when you install it, it is that way. So the clamp here is underneath the desk. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I may install mine just behind the screen. Reason being is I want it to come up over the screen here, so when you see me there, you don't see the mic and it's out of the way. So I think that's going to be the best place to insert the microphone. Just to let you know as well, on the back of this there is another clamp, and basically what that for is where the boom arm fits into the clamp, you basically screw it in and it will stay tight to where you sit it. So obviously these clamps are very fiddly. I am going the right way, which always helps. So I'm just going to make sure that this is in exactly the right spot and it's on there tight. It should be about there somewhere, I reckon. In the comments below, please do let me know what you think of the suits for these reviews. Obviously I came home from work and felt it'd be something a little bit different, considering you're going to see me in full view, rather than probably just tracksuit bottoms and a jumper. So the clamp's now installed. Make sure it is tight, which that is FT. If you're a mechanic or you know what FT stands for, feckin' tight. So that is in place. Then what you want to do is this part of the boom arm fits just into that clamp there, and then like I said, you can tighten it up to how you want it to look. So you are going to see the back of me for a minute or two, so please do bear with, and I will show you what the back of this then will look like. So I'm just going to move my screens over a bit, because I had to basically move them to get this in place, and that was my router, so don't worry. Right, so now your boom arm is installed. That shouldn't move. It shouldn't come out of place, but what it can do is stay up, out of the way, or if I can do it, come down. And then you have got these little adjusters on the side to tighten it up. And that's basically what my boom arm is going to look like when I'm recording. So that's the suspension boom arm in place along with the clamp, and that really and truly isn't going anywhere. Next, what you want to do is get the microphone holder, and that will screw just onto the end here, like so. Now what is pretty cool with this is, actually before I screw it on, that's the holder for the microphone. These two clips here open up that clamp. So your microphone pretty much, there's the clamp as you can see, sorry if I do it this way, there's the clamp that you can see, microphone pops in and it holds it in place. So yeah, really excited about this kit. Obviously for the home studio I wanted something that is going to look quite nice. I've gone with sort of the greyish, goldyish looking microphone holder for one very simple reason, is it's going to fit in with the scenery behind, which is obviously the brick wallpaper. Kitchen's that way, obviously I've got the blinds down so you can't see the mess in there. And then once that's on, it will pretty much, or should do, go tight there. Move that over. And again, you've got another toggle just on the side here. I don't know if you can see that very well. That basically holds the microphone in place. What I am going to do is just open broadcast software to make sure that microphone doesn't get in the way of the camera, which would be pretty annoying to say the least. If you guys also want to check out the RGB keyboard and mouse that I have, don't know if you can see it, there you go. This is a Corsair Harpoon K55 keyboard. It's got 3 different lighting zones, different colours, so yeah, do check that out. A link will be in the description below for that as well. So let's go ahead and open broadcast software and just turn on the camera and see if there's anything there that you'll be able to see if it gets in the way, which hopefully it doesn't. Right. Is that plugged in? Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right camera. For some unknown reason, this is not playing ball with me this evening. There you go guys, and as you can see, the camera's not in the way. So I'm going to get rid of that and I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of this up whilst you are watching. So if you wondered where the pop filter goes, I'm going to show you that in a second. But next step is obviously installing the microphone. As I said, those 2 clamps, just pop it in there and that's it, all done. So it's nice and neat. It is out the way for where I want it to be, and you can adjust this as well. I think I want it a bit more over there so you can hear me whilst I'm speaking. So the pop filter, again, same as the clamp, you just unscrew it. Obviously it's going to be a little bit tight, but hey, because of how new it is, and then that just fits in over the top or underneath, depending on where you want to go. So if I can get this installed, you just clamp it down on the top there, like so. That's in place. That's in place. There you go. Now that shouldn't move, and what the pop filter will do is, if you can get it right, sit in front of your microphone like so, to stop obviously any heavy breathing and anything going through from there. If you didn't want to use that, then there is other options, other things that you can choose. Obviously I'm not going to be using that, so I'm going to be taking that off. If it ever comes off. There you go, and putting that to one side. What is also good about this boom arm is you can adjust it to where you want it to sit. You see, like so. So whilst you're gaming there, this is not going to get in the way, and happy days. You've also got the microphone ball. So if I take the microphone out and try and put it on really. There you go, brilliant, fits on like that, pops back on in, and you're done there. So next thing to do is setting up the phantom power supply. So I've had to take part of the desk away back there, so that's already in, and I've run the cable behind. I'm not going to show you behind there because it is quite a mess, but this just plugs in to the power cable that is behind there. And obviously, as you can see, there's a blue light for on. Switch the button, and it should power down and go off. So yeah, power button, it's on. You know there's power there. You can turn it obviously on and off for different things. So I'm going to find somewhere just to put this power cable. Probably the best idea is going to be just in front of the router with the button, so I can switch it on and off when I want it, and yeah, it's just going to sit underneath there, so I can just turn it on and off when I want to. So next thing is then the XLR audio cables, which are going to be a bit of a pain in the backside, so you want to see which one is which. So for instance, this one plugs into the back of the microphone, this one plugs into the adapter, and it is quite a lengthy cable, to be honest with you. So all I'm going to do is find a way of mounting this and where I want it to go. So probably just over the back here, or do I want it the other way? No, I'm probably just going to wrap it round and just put it in its rightful place, which is there, and you'll hear a click, and that's it in. I'm going to hide the cable over the back, along with all the other 1,000,001 cables I've got for this system, out the way, and just like so. And obviously that silver connector that I showed you for the back of the microphone, that then goes into your input, which is, don't know if you can see it, I'll take it off, just there. So there's input, so that comes in from the microphone into this power supply. That's your output, which is the male to female connector. Then that plugs the audio jack into the back of your motherboard, sound card, whichever you may have at the time. So I'm just going to plug that back in, and again you might hear a click of it connecting, which is kind of what you want once you can actually get it in. There you go. And now that is the microphone connected up to the power supply. Next, you'll want to go for the audio jack. So again, just take off these. Again, you want to plug it into the other port on your power supply, which is going to be output. Plug it in, and hopefully make it all nice and neat behind there. So this, I'm just going to shove out the way for a minute, run it up. So I'm going to have to run this out of the way because I don't like all the wires on the show. With the new desk, however, no one's going to see any cables because it's all going to be hidden with glorious techniques of building a desk. So now that's done, and kind of out the way as much as possible. I will run it down past everything I've got here and into the back of Arctic Storm microphone, which is there, and obviously turn it on. So I'm going to cut it again here, guys. I'm going to jump over to the awesome webcam that I've got and hopefully do some recording with the Turtle Beach headphones on, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be quite clear. So I shall see you all in the third part of this video. So hello guys, I've now gone and set up my microphone. I have actually moved it from its original position behind the screens to the left of my main monitor, just so the accessibility for me is a lot easier. I can pull it in and out, and I can position it how I want to, like so, depending on what I'm doing. So as I said previously in the video, I would test the sound quality, and it's absolutely amazing. If you're in a studio with the acoustics that are going to be set up accordingly, or you're going to be in a bedroom where you're going to be streaming, then this microphone is going to be absolutely perfect for you. However, I'm in a conservatory, and as I said, there is a little bit of echo, so I have had to adjust some of the settings, but nothing major. It is bearable. The playback is still good quality, and there isn't any feedback for the mic either, which is a massive bonus compared to how much this microphone actually costs, which is something I didn't show you at the beginning. So I'm just going to jump on over to this screen to show you how much it actually costs, and it was £24.40 with free delivery in the UK. I actually paid to have this delivered within 24 hours, so I paid an extra £5.60. So for £30, I got the kit that I showed you earlier: the microphone, the boom arm, the cables, the power supply, the pop filter, the foam cap, everything for 30 quid. So if you want a microphone that doesn't break the bank, then the Neewer 800 is going to be the microphone for you. And I've also had a little bit of a look around to see what other microphones are out there. So let's, for instance, check out the Blue Yeti. So the Blue Yeti alone, sort of the silver edition is what I'm going to call it, is £110. So nearly 4 times, sorry, the amount of how much the Neewer 800 was. And I'm going to go down. I think there was a Blue Yeti Blackout Edition, which was £120, which is 4 times the amount of the, there you go, the Blue Yeti Blackout Edition, £120. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Blue Yeti. Most of the mainstream gamers and streamers do use a Blue Yeti, but if you're just starting out, you don't want to go and break the bank, then 30 quid and you get a Neewer 800, which is absolutely spectacular. The sound quality is good, as I said. There are different variants of the 800, so you do get the 6-in-1, which is the black and gold edition, which actually does look pretty slick and pretty neat. You can go a bit more blingy with the gold, which is not really my type because it doesn't fit in with my scenery that I'm going to be using for the studio. However, still the same equipment, still the same good quality. The 7-in-1 grade 2 is what I'm going to call it. Now there are a few additions here, so you do get the microphone stand, so you can move it around, and you do get this little USB device. If I click on there you go, the Neewer USB device, which is for your headset and your microphone, just to plug into it and plug straight into a USB port. And then you do get a sound card that comes with it, which again is going to be very, very good. And then the grade 1, which I'm going to go with, is exactly the same as I've got. You just get the Neewer NW-800 headphones, which I actually do want to contact Neewer to see if they will send me over a pair to review, because they do actually look pretty decent, pretty good quality, pretty comfortable in all fairness. So as I said, you know, for £30, you get a great microphone. You get everything that you need to get started, and it's decent and it doesn't break the bank. So if you did like this video, then please do give me a thumbs up. If you do want to go and buy a Neewer 800, then please do click on the link in the description below to my Amazon Associates account, and you will help out the channel. And if you want to see more gameplays, tech reviews, game reviews, or product reviews, then please do hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon, and I shall see you all in the next video.